Hi Pisces, how are you? Let's wait for a couple people to come on here. Yeah, so I'm doing lives because for some reason when I try to upload something to YouTube under the login where this channel is to, it just doesn't work. So as I get it sorted out, we're just gonna have to do lives in the meantime. I hope you guys are doing well. So Pisces, I'm not gonna stop and look too much at the comments. Hey guys, because I want to do a reading, energy update, you know, all the way through. So let's see what's going on with you Pisces. What is going on with Pisces? There could be a lot of things happening, right? Some heavy times because there's like 5 planets retrograde, so keep that in mind, right? Saturn, Mercury, Venus, you know, Mars was in Pisces or is. There's a lot going on, okay? So you could feel like you're trying to run with 20-pound weights on your feet, but it's okay because it's making you stronger. And then, you know, once the retrograde period is done, then you can kind of move forward after learning some things. So let's see, what's going on with Pisces? What is happening with Pisces? Clear messages for Pisces. What is happening for Pisces? What is happening for my Pisces friends? Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. I saw the 7 of Wands in the reverse. A lot of you could feel, you know, a dense, heavy energy during this time. Okay, feeling, you know, your confidence is low, kind of giving up, kind of, you know, motivation low here in some sense. But let's see. Page of Wands popped out. What is happening with Pisces? Clear messages. Clear messages for Pisces. What is happening for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Spirit, angels, and guides. Clear messages. Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. 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 Thank you. All right, Pisces, bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel here like there's something that you or someone cannot get over or, you know, move from. There's a little bit of avoidance in some sense. But let's see here. Base of your reading, we have the Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus. We just left Taurus season into Gemini season. So that is a shift. But Pisces, you could be very much here trying to evolve yourself, right? Get into higher learning. Get into more, you know, structure within yourself. Really... here being the traditional, right? Wanting to do things right. Okay, what's helping or hindering you, Pisces, is the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel here like there's something that you just lack joy in a situation, right? I feel here like there's a situation that you feel like you want to better yourself right now. You're not fulfilled. There's lack of joy in your life. But your conscious mind here, 6 of Wands. So I feel here like you're looking for that success, okay? You want that victory. What is the 6 of Wands here for Pisces conscious mind? Could be getting a lot of attention during this time as well, Pisces. Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so there's some sort of disappointment here. I feel here like you maybe want to conquer aspects of yourself as well that are a little bit immature. That could be for some of you, okay? You want to, you know, conquer those, right? You want to get better in some sense in yourself, and you want this victory. Maybe it is dealing with a person or a relationship here, but with the Page of Cups, you know, there's something that you want victory in that was some sort of disappointment, okay? In your unconscious mind, Knight of Swords, I feel here like you're going for it, right? Or wanting to go for it at, you know, a high speed here. Knight of Swords. Action. Get into action. Be bold, assertive. In the past, the Devil in the reverse. So I feel here like maybe you were dealing, you know, with some addictions, overeating, or just having a hard time breaking free from something that was not serving you or toxic. Your next move, which I love, is the Queen of Wands. Okay, it's determination. It is, you know, keeping yourself together, right? Giving yourself self-love, but also keeping work, everything in a balance here. Very determined, very joyous, very charismatic. So I feel here like what's happening, right? I do feel like you are in the state of wanting to do what's right, get back into emotional, spiritual balance with yourself, do, you know, what makes you feel right and whatnot. And you're breaking free from Again, maybe a period where it was Taurus season, right? We were more of the earthly bound things, the money, the food, the overeating, you know, could lead to that, and earthly desires or temptations. But now I feel like you're getting back, you're wanting to get back on that horse, okay? What is this Queen of Wands for Pisces next move? Queen of Wands for Pisces next move. Two of Swords in the reverse. You've made some sort of decision. Maybe the decision is, you know what, I'm going to cut this out. I'm not seeing a victory. I'm not feeling good about myself. I need to really adjust some things here. I want some victory. Okay, a bunch of popped out, but what did flip over is a Four of Cups. Yeah, a situation that you were dissatisfied in. You were just not satisfied emotionally the way certain things were, right? You know, maybe you could have done better within yourself, right? Put more work and diligence into the things that you want, okay? Be more committed to yourself. Wow, huge. Eight of Swords in the reverse, and you're starting to mentally entrap yourself. So how you see yourself is the Sun in the reverse. Maybe you feel a little down right now, maybe a little pessimistic as this is happening. But let's see here. Why is the Sun here in the reverse for how Pisces sees himself? Sun in the reverse for how Pisces sees himself. Sun in the reverse for how Pisces sees himself. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, could have had some anxiety, some, mental turmoil here, Pisces. But, you're working through that, right? I feel like this is a transition. You're going deeper within yourself to figure out why are you dissatisfied. And that's good, right? With this Saturn placement yesterday, I think, it highlighted more critical aspects of ourselves. It's seeing some things and being critical. But it almost takes that critical energy to really want to dive in, with this Knight of Swords in the in the upright and handle it, right? Fix things in your life that, you're not happy with. So Pisces, in your environment, Temperance. Okay, so this is an energy of bringing balance into your life, right? Things may be feeling a little off, but only for you to, get in there, reassess, and bring more balance. This could also mean someone in your surroundings wants to balance out a situation with you, right? Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. What is this Temperance in Pisces environment? King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Maybe this person wants to balance out a situation where before they lied, maybe they were manipulative, right? And communication slowed down or stopped. I feel here like maybe they want to bring that, they've been doing their own process of reassessing. What is this Temperance? And yeah, someone that before was deceptive. Deceptive maybe with their feelings, their actions, their emotions. One more here. What is this Temperance? Temperance. King of Swords in the reverse. And Seven of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Someone here was kind of in a stagnant energy, right? I feel here like because they were not balanced and, the more manipulative or extreme traits of the King of Swords, then, I feel like they didn't learn some sort of lesson. The wheel is not working in their favor because they were deceptive, and maybe now they want to balance this out, right? Let's see. What is this Temperance specifically? Who is this person, or what is this person in the external environment? And this could even be you, Pisces, right? As soon as now things are manifesting quite rapidly, right? So I feel like as soon as maybe you were doing your thing in Taurus season, things were looking good, and as soon as you went overboard, right? As soon as you got off balance and as soon as you started chasing and not attracting or overworking and being over money and you kind of drained, right? Now you're seeing how you have to pull yourself back into balance, right? Because maybe you started to get out of line and you saw some things slow down, okay? So that could be that. All right, let's see. Pisces, your hopes and fears. Six of Swords in the reverse. So I feel here like maybe you fear, not being able to move on, transition from something. Let's see here. And the outcome, which I like, Knight of Cups, upright, romantic, idealistic, wanting to follow your heart in regards to something, wanting to just do it, Let's see here. What is this Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups for Pisces' outcome. Knight of Cups. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay, after some defeat, after some ending. the Star in the reverse, and maybe, you know, you lost faith, right? Or you weren't. Let's see here. Why is a Knight of Cups here? Okay. King of Cups, Three of Cups. Let's see here. King of Cups and Three of Cups. So this could be you, Pisces, okay? Working towards, I feel that this is a lot of, yes, someone could be in your environment, but I feel like this is like self energy, right? You, Pisces, very like focused on what's happening and maybe, you know, a little imbalance here, but you are very much wanting to, Pisces, you know, get back on that journey, follow your heart, do the things that you know that are true to your soul, you know, follow your idealistic thoughts here, okay? Despite, you know, having some hard endings or, you know, some things not going your way or feeling like it's a dead end or maybe you losing faith here, Pisces. And I, you know, I feel here that you will get balanced in your emotions, right? I feel like this is a process of like self-mastery, right? Yes, we've been tested and whatnot, but this is like self-mastery, pushing all these things out of us, but ultimately making us more balanced in our emotions, okay? The King of Cups, and really being able to then, you know, share of ourselves with other people here. I also feel here that, you know, once you move on from this, you know, and you reach this other level of self-mastery through really going deep, okay? Deep and understanding what is it that isn't fulfilling you and wanting to fix that, okay? I feel like you're going to realign and align more with the things that you truly want. Your soulmate, your, you know, whatever person you're meant to be here, because you're really following, and then you'll be like around the right people, right? The right relationships, the right friendships, like your soul tribe. Let's see here. I want to get some abundance cards for Pisces. Let's see. Abundance cards. What is going on with Pisces money? Because let me tell you, Pisces, everything could have been going great. You know, you could have been doing great. And then it's almost like when these planets went retrograde, Saturn and Jupiter and all of this, it kind of could have seemingly felt like things are, again, a little bit, you know, some delays or something like that. And, you know, again, understand this energy is transient. Like it's going to pass through, right? We just have to make the best of it and make sure that we're learning and looking at it with a good attitude instead of like, oh, this is happening again, oh, this and that, right? Try to because understand that, you know, also the energy we put out right now as this is happening is also building our future moments as well. So employment change, there's some employment changes, right? Things could be shifting in your life and you're like, I don't understand why this is happening, you know, but subliminally, maybe you manifested it because you wanted some sort of change. But now when this change is happening, it seems chaotic, right? That's why it's important to take a good perspective, a good attitude, because it's changing and we don't know that, you know, you're going to be entering into a new thing that you actually manifested and wanted, and it will bring you more fulfillment and happiness. Let's see here. Employment change. Your career path is leading you into a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So it could feel a lot of like having to, you know, a lot of change, a lot of transition, maybe having to let go of some things. But let's see here. What else for Pisces? What else? What abundant message for Pisces? And then we'll draw from a different deck. Pisces, positivity, faith, and optimism. Clearing debts. Ooh, this is an abundance card, so it talks about money, right? But I feel here, Pisces, well, how you see yourself, the sun in the reverse, and positivity, faith, and optimism came out, and also as your outcome, faith, kind of faithless in the reverse. It's important. Perspective is very important as you're going through this whole thing. Understand it's happening, but it's gonna make you better. So there's no need to just like put out that, you know, this down energy. But clearing debts, this also made me think, right? As Saturn is retrograde, there could be some things karmically that you have to readdress. So just be patient with yourself. Clearing debts, and also, right, quite literally, is maybe, you know, again, your money was affected and you're clearing some things out and it's going to build a better foundation, but you really, you know, the focus needs to be on the positive and creating the new, right? Not of what you lost or what is changing or what is not there. And quiet retreat. I think to be able, with all this, you know, happening, more importantly, self-care is major during this time. Self-care. Self-care. I can't even stress that enough, right? Give that love and attention to yourself, because as you do that, right, the universe, how it works is what you give to yourself, the energy you're around is what is more of it is presented to you. So the more you take care of yourself, and quite literally, right, during these times that our emotions and so much change, how well are you taking care of yourself? Are you overeating emotionally, you know, and just to the point where, you know, you should stop, and then you feel bad about yourself because you get, you know, those are the things, right? Self-care, nurture yourself, get quiet, ground yourself with your routines. It's very important to be able to have a clear mind and, you know, transition through this and make the most out of this change, because it feels complex right now, but you know, you'll look back and you'll see how much growth you had and how much better you'll be, and it'll soon be over. It's just really being okay with whatever comes your way. And right, like retrograde season is half the year, almost every year. So, you know, learn to spot these patterns so you're able to work with them, not get caught up in the waves and drown in that, right? So, what else do you guys want to see? Maybe I should end this right now. Let's see. Let us see. Pisces, I've missed you guys. Like, yeah. I don't know what's happening with YouTube. I gotta figure it out soon, but I guess I'll be doing lives until then. But yeah, I guess they save them and it's on the page. I'm a millennial, but I'm kind of on the more traditional or older side of the millennial spectrum. All right, what's happening for Pisces? Tell us. What is happening? What new? What's happening? Proceeding softly. Believing in magic, standing firm. Okay, proceeding softly. Yeah, I feel like during this time, it's like a time to proceed softly, to really get quiet, quiet retreat, figure out where you want to go, okay? And then stand firm. What is the stand firm card? What is the stand firm card for Pisces? For OnlyFans membership? I've heard of that. Yeah. I mean, is that what is that a platform? Is that a whole different website, or is that like on Instagram? I don't know. All right. What is stand firmly? What is stand firmly for Pisces? Pisces, so interesting, so interesting. Stand firmly. Okay, I think that this is definitely a time of self-growth and inner, right? I mean, Pluto retrograde for as well. You know, so many planets retrograde, but internally, right? We're going inward, and it's so interesting because these cards, Knight of Cups, which is disappointment, moodiness, the King of Swords, okay? Here could be another person or literally aspects within yourself of you getting overly critical, just, you know, mind overboard. And then the Eight of Wands, and all of these cards came out here, right? So I feel it's almost like Pisces, being able to conquer aspects of yourself, right? Really go deep spiritually, right? And dig out all this stuff that's not making you happy, all this disappointment and all this, you know, overcriticalness and all this harshness with yourself and whatnot, and really stand firm and conquer that, right? Stand firm and battle that. Okay, battle those aspects. And it isn't a fight, right? It's an integration. But anyhow, I feel like you'll be able to move, you know, the movement will happen, okay? And it is proceeding softly, but I think from here, you know, it's going to be good, right? Movement is going to pick up. Movement is going to pick up. And believe in magic. There's magical things happening, even though it doesn't feel that way sometimes, right? All right, that's what I have for you guys today. Definitely slowed down my sales, but I'm chilled, you know. Yeah, you know what, in business in regards, right, you know, I've too, and again, as you know these patterns yearly, right, you plan for them, and as you become more consistent and don't get swayed away with all these energies, you know, they affect us, but you can't just be swept away on a whim, right? So, you know, we save, where we're able to, you know, not be so emotionally go to extremes, and, you know, be more consistent in business, right? And the more consistent I've become in my emotions and conquering myself, the more consistent I've been able to be in my business, right? It makes sense. They're both linked. You are your business if you're, you know, self-employed or whatnot. So yeah, sales, I mean, everything was going fantastic, right? And then it kind of just felt like when Saturn retrograde, and that's not an excuse, right? Saturn went retrograde because there's still sales with or without. It just seems like more, you know, these delays here and this and that. But again, we got to take it with a very good attitude, because that's really what's going to get us through this, right? Good attitude. I'm going to call YouTube with a good attitude and ask that my channel, I don't even think you can call YouTube. I think you have to email them or something. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this was somewhat helpful, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. I don't even know how to exit. Bye.